A lot of people hear about the Rwandan genocide and they don't really understand the magnitude of the genocide. In 1994, 1 million people died in a very small country of 7 million people at that time. And it left a lot of wounds. Everywhere you went, you found kids on the streets, kids were not going to school. And I remember thinking, what can I do? I'm just a college student, what can I do? At that time, I was getting $30 every month from the government because I was a government-sponsored student, and I began using those $30 to help Naomi. I went to her house, we had Bible study, and friends of mine came, and one of them, Doug Sadler, our director here in Canada, and he found out that I was supporting a girl to go to school, and he said, hey, can I help? And we began sponsoring, 2 kids, 3 kids, 10 kids. And before we knew, we were sponsoring 4,000 children. The more we served children in the sponsorship program, the more we realized that their families have needs. And God spoke to us to plant a church in the community where we have been doing child sponsorship. It began about 3.5 years ago with 15 families. And today we have 250 people coming to church every morning. And recently we began a sewing school. As we began to sponsor more children, it became apparent that we needed to build schools because some of the schools where we were taking the kids were not, at the standard where we wanted them. So we began building schools in the communities. We have 2 schools now, a total of 1,000 kids that go to these 2 schools.
2 hours out of Kampala is the Lwamata Christian School, which is the only secondary school in this area, even though its facilities are completely inadequate. Only 50 students currently attend, but hundreds more have parents who are desperate to see their children get an education. The owner of the land wanted to bulldoze the school and sell the land, but the parents approached Seven Wells asking us to keep it open. So we bought the land to keep the school open. This is where the secondary 4 class meets. This is the kitchen where their meals are prepared. 22 girls live in this space. Some of them sleep on their mattresses on the concrete floor. Seven Wells has already built schools like this in Rwanda and runs them for over 1,000 students. With your help, we can provide a school for the 500 kids in Uganda who are waiting for an education. Help us help them.